What's good? So we're driving south on I-35 here. We are down by Purcell near exit 91. We are driving pretty slow. This road is completely covered right now. We're doing about 30 miles an hour, just and still slipping and sliding. So uh, roughly about 2 inches on the sides of the roads, on the shoulders. The only way I'm able to tell what lane I'm in is if I hit the rumble strip or not. Just driving slow, further slower further south I get, the worse the conditions are. It is cold all over. Exits in Purcell are completely covered. Don't even look like they've been plowed at all. We're going to clear off my wipers real quick before we get back on the air. Trying to knock the flashlight. Right. Back on the road again. We're going to drive through the town of Purcell. We'll go north through Purcell here. Roads are completely covered. It doesn't like Purcell's out here and have any clouds, or they're just not out plowing just yet. Some of the business still open, it looks like. McDonald's, gas stations. Wow, it looks like Walmart. Yeah, so I'm down here in Purcell, driving north in Purcell right now. Roads are completely covered down here. Even I-35 down in this area is completely covered. There's no logic to keep up. Right now, everybody is just driving safely. Trying to slow down. Yeah, most definitely. It definitely has been coming down a lot heavier the further south I've gone, and the flakes have even gotten bigger. right. You can also catch me on Fox 25 during weather cut-ins. As I'm one of the storm trackers. Roads are still covered. Get worse by the minute. Still, well, pretty much rolled up the sidewalks. The town is almost completely shut down. That is. Few businesses still left open, pretty much like your gas stations are open. Restaurants, even fast food are shut down, except for it looked like McDonald's on the south end of Purcell was open. Definitely, the further south you go in Oklahoma, the heavier the snow is going to be. Even some probably still some freezing rain and sleet is going on the further south you go, especially around the Red River. Uh, but in the Oklahoma City metro and in the greater metro area, like in Purcell, it is completely snowed. Everything switched over to snow, and it's just coming down heavily. I am paying attention to different chat rooms that are all about the weather right now from around the state, looking at see what's going on. I mean, they're still talking about, you know, overall this weekend in the metro could be getting, 13 inches of snow or and sleet combination, which is quite a bit, which won't break a record necessarily, but as in December 24th, Christmas Eve in 2009, where we got, I think it was right at 13 inches of snow all in one day, or maybe it was close to 14. I can't remember the exact number right now. But it looks like it's going to be snowing now until about 11 p.m. tonight, is what they're saying the timing is. This will be the first wave of winter precip coming through the Oklahoma. We have a second round coming tomorrow, which is supposed to be heavier, where we'll actually get quite a bit of our accumulation going. It's like one of my fellow storm tractors is out here in Purcell as well. Looks like Val Caster's down here from Gemini. Out here trying to cover as much as best we can. Highly recommend if you don't need to be on the roads, don't be on the roads this weekend. Stay home as much as possible. Remember, the people that do have to get out on the roads, like your essential employees for emergency services, different, even your convenience store employees, restaurant employees, that they're never going to shut down. They're going to stay open for you if you need to get out. But remember them this weekend because they're having to get out of these roads. But always, plan extra time. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. Definitely don't be trying to do the speed limit because you're going to wipe out. Have extra blankets, coats, gloves in your car. Even have some water. That way, if you do get stranded, you have something to drink. Some snacks that aren't going to go bad in the cold. Make sure your vehicle and gas is filled up. That way, if you do end up getting stranded, you can just keep the heat on as long as possible until help can arrive. Have a phone charger in your car at all times. We're headed back north here. We're about to jump on I-35. This is the on-ramp from Purcell to I-35 northbound. It hasn't been plowed. Some of the divots in the road you can see are close to 2 inches, if not a little bit deeper in some areas. So it is coming down pretty quick. Roads are just going to get worse. Wouldn't be surprised if the emergency services, the highway patrol, start actually closing highways if they get too bad. What happened back in 2009? I-44 got completely shut down. It was only accessible to emergency services and National Guard, who were out trying to free people that were stranded on the highway. Here we're doing about 25, 30 miles an hour. It's fluctuating a little bit. Appreciate all my viewers tonight. I'm streaming in 2 different Facebook channel pages. Storm Shadow Media, also on my personal page, Jeff Porter. You can also follow me on YouTube on Storm Shadow Media's YouTube page. Or you can catch me on Spirit Studios if you're familiar with that website. I am streaming live there as well. And if you're just tuning in, just so you're aware, you're going to hear periodically some different chatter, either from me or one of the radios that is monitoring emergency services in the area, just to see what's going on, so I can cover it as best as possible. And you might have every once in a while hear some rumble strips. Currently, I am not in 4-wheel drive. We're just in 2-wheel drive, just easily cruising. Some of my chatter you're going to hear tonight while I'm narrating is going to be talking to Fox live on air. So, hang on a second. So we're going to be north on I-35 now, just north of Purcell, and just watching the roads. They are rapidly deteriorating still. We're looking at close to 2 inches of snow on the shoulders of the highway. As you can see, a semi just passed me. But right now we're doing about 30 miles an hour. Haven't really seen any stranded vehicles down here, which is a great sign. No, I haven't seen any down here spin out. In Oklahoma City, there was a couple spun out cars that had already been abandoned on the side of the highway. But right now, it seems like everybody's just taking their time. I would say moderate to heavy at times. It is, as I'm going north, I'm still in a heavy van, so it's coming down pretty good. The flakes are pretty small, but there's quite a bit of it. All right. So, yeah, that's what you're going to hear back and forth. You're not, unfortunately, you're not hearing the two-way conversation. You're only hearing one way of it. As the meteorologist asks me questions. So, answer them the best I can. I'm not a TV personality. Don't have any TV training, so sometimes how I answer the questions isn't the best. I'll tell you how I see it. I don't try to make stuff up. I don't try to, say I see 4 feet of snow whenever it's, an inch. Don't try to exaggerate or anything like that. Just try to tell you exactly how it is. Give you the best, most reliable information I can. There is quite a bit of wind out here. It's blowing me around a little bit. Just trying to keep it on the roadway as best I can. Every once in a while, I try to find a rumble strip just so I know where I'm at. Everybody's slowing down. You can see there's cars ahead. There's semis. Further south you get, especially if you go towards the Red River down into Texas, road conditions are just going to get absolutely horrible down there. I'm staying close to the metro, and that's what upsets some people. But unfortunately, that's just where I'm working today. I'll probably be close to the metro all weekend long. Say you've had some traffic here. If I don't have any more, I'll turn on some lights so you can see how much snow is coming down. It is hard to see on camera. I understand that. Looks like we're clear right now, so we're going to turn on some lights so you can see exactly how bad it is snowing out here right now. Again, this is I-35 northbound, just south of Norman, in between Norman and Purcell. This is how it's going to be snowing most of the weekend. There's going to be some lulls in the snow, but it's going to snow quite a bit. I do have a second camera view, but right now it's on the road, getting inundated with snow and some ice, so that camera view is kind of bad. It's facing backwards as well. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Send me a comment. Really will pay attention to the messenger, not as much, but send me a comment. If you have a question, I'll try to answer as quickly as I possibly can. And it doesn't matter. If you can do it on the Storm Shadow Media Facebook page, that would be the best. It does show up on my streaming app on my computer, where I can answer it in that without having to flip back and forth and different stuff while I'm running. If you're new to my pages, I appreciate the follow, like, add me as a friend if you can. It doesn't matter. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the likes I get tonight. Helps keep me motivated. Keep people stay out here for real. And a good thing, work canceled tonight, so don't have to worry about that. I can be out on the roads all night long and canceled for me until tomorrow night. Looks like we've got a car down in a ditch. Other side of the guardrail. That might be the one that the highway patrol was looking at earlier. I think we're going to turn around and go check on just to be on the safe side. My truck is reading 15 degrees outside right now. It's not even rental. That is the actual air temperature. Wind chill's probably close to zero, if not negative. When we get up to the Goldsby exit here, we're going to turn around. We're going to check on that car that we installed. See if, make sure that it's nobody's in it, stranded, or needing assistance in any way. Here we go, we're at the exit for Goldsby now. We'll turn around, head south on I-35 again. Found a slit spot there. Little slit, little slit. Really, it's honestly not that bad. With all the the snow on the ground, it actually helps if there is any ice on the underneath the snow. The snow is actually helping give you a little bit of traction. Not a lot, so don't get crazy out there with your speeds, but just enough to help keep you from slipping and sliding as much, especially when you're braking or turning.
Call, they made the vehicle, either deposit something.
All right, good deal. So this vehicle's already been checked on, so we're gonna get going. Yeah, so I was just getting done. I saw a vehicle as I was coming out of Purcell going north on 35. I saw a vehicle off in the ditch on the wrong side of a guardrail. So I wanted to check on it, just make sure it wasn't somebody needing help. But it seems like it was already checked by law enforcement because it's been tagged. So um, going south again, and we're going to turn around and head back north. Yeah, the intensity is about the same. The flakes are slowly getting bigger, but yeah, it just keeps coming down, and the roads are just slowly getting worse. You can see there's a lot of snow drifts right here coming off the off ramp here at Ladd Road on I-35. You can see how it drifts. It's a really cool effect. Somebody keep plowing. Headed back north now from Goldkey area. I was checking on that one car that was on the side of the road. Just making sure that wasn't a motorist that was in distress, needing some help in any way. I might be out here trying to cover the weather for y'all, but at the same time, I will, preservation of life is the best thing to be taken care of. boring. Nothing really exciting going on right now. Driving north on I-35 or just passing Goldsby. I think what we're going to do, we're going to jump on Highway 9. We're going to head towards Newcastle area. Getting out my old stomping grounds. Kind of where everything's where I used to work in that area. Also something down here. Those crossover intersections. Wrong building down here. There's a Taco Bell down here. Oh, haven't been down here in a while. Seeing new things.
to be young since 97.
I think I'm in B.
You want to keep it to quicker to get to the vehicle. You already told you that you're class 4 of the 4 teachers. You have to.
Sounds like I-3 might be the place to be. I wouldn't see anything. But Highway 9, we'll take 62 north and we're just back into I-44. Little slip, little slip. Highway 9 here. Newcastle area, just to the west of Goldsby, but Riverwood Casino as well. As you can see, the highway here is completely covered. We've got a heavy blowing snow, winds. I can even tell you what the wind is right now, but it's blowing my truck around. Like I said earlier, you don't need to be out on the roads. Stay home. Read a book, watch movies, spend time with loved ones. But also, on that note, yeah, little four-legged furry guys, make sure they're not outside. Bring them in. Let them hang out in the garage or the house where it's warm. But if you can't bring them in, completely understand. Just make sure they stay warm. These Arctic temperatures this weekend is going to be really hard on them as well. Do what you got to do to keep them warm, keep them inside as much as possible. Make sure their water doesn't get froze up outside. Constantly give them fresh water. Make sure they have extra food out there. They have to stay outside because they're going to eat a lot to try to stay warm. Ooh, that's a good wind gust. Really starting getting the blowing snow out here, making visibility kind of difficult. It's on Highway 9 back west. Sorry, I was listening to the radio traffic. It sounded like a car is either driving on the wrong side of the highway on I-44 between and 10, or it's wrecked out facing the wrong way. Love to really sure. We're at Highway 9 here, approaching Highway 62, in between Newcastle and Lantern area. Road's completely covered, blowing snow. Visibility is very difficult sometimes with how the snow is falling in the wind. Appreciate the likes, the views. Keep watching. Share my videos, please. Get my name out there some more. Not sure what happened. Had quite a few followers, and I guess my account got hacked. And instead of posting random stuff, they decided to delete all my followers, which was nice. So, like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it. Like my Facebook page is my personal is Jeff Porter Facebook, and Storm Shadow Media is my own media company that I do here in Oklahoma. And if you watch TV, you can also catch me on Fox 25 in the Oklahoma City metro area. So a comment says everyone's wrong again. I'm not going to say that they're wrong. The first wave, which is what we're going to do on Friday, but the week or two tomorrow, where the heavier snow is supposed to come from. So anybody that's familiar with trying to forecast winter weather, especially in Oklahoma, it's extremely difficult. Whether you have a degree or not in meteorology, anybody that forecasts weather is going to tell you that forecasting winter weather in Oklahoma is extremely difficult. We have all kinds of different atmospheric conditions that happen on a constant daily basis here, where from day to day we can have warming layers, cooling layers, both of them, which just a couple degrees difference here in the air is going to change all this stuff that's falling right now. So unfortunately, it's very hard to accurately forecast 100%. Our meteorologists in Oklahoma, they can forecast tornadoes like it ain't nothing. I always joke around that they can forecast tornadoes a week in advance. That is, but winter weather, we all do our best. Sometimes it's our best guess at that. Not going to call anybody out. I think everybody was pretty spot on with this. There are some forecasters, whether that they have a degree or not. So, what training they have to cast some severe weather. Some were calling for apocalyptic conditions early in the week, and clearly say that that's what's going to happen. Economical, I think. They clearly, not that time. Think about buy all your milk and your toilet paper, which I don't understand why that stuff spoils quickly. But, and no, doesn't give you diarrhea. I don't know if you get a bun with your toilet paper. We're going to see, are we going to see 13 inches of snow accumulated over this weekend? Who knows? Some areas, possible. Some areas are going to see more than some see a lot less. A snow band is different than yeah, snow is just goes around. It's harder to tell how snow with the wind, surface conditions such as open fields, street foot areas, what's walking, the wind, everything like that. Like right now, on Highway 62 coming into Newcastle on the south side of it, and you can see there's a bunch of ripples, and that's drifting snow. And you can tell the camera shaking. That's because of the big snow. Lines here, line motors. Yeah, so it's just nobody's wrong in a good sense or a bad sense. We still have quite a bit of time to see exactly what this thing's going to do. We do know probably for certain it's going to be extremely cold this week. And snow clouds out here in Newcastle trying to clear the roads as much as possible. Huge shout out to ODOT and all their people working these long 12-hour shifts, around the clock, trying to keep these roads as clear as possible. Probably 13 degrees here in Newcastle. That's the air temperature, not the wind chill. Wind chill, I couldn't tell you what it is right off the top of my head. It probably had 0. We'll say it's nice and toasty in the truck. Heater's on high. But you have to start slow. Newcastle still up with the Christmas decorations. Newcastle, just like most of any other place around here. It's like everything's shut down for the evening.
That's the city. I'm in that area of I-44 in Main Street, the wrong way driver.
Yeah, so wrong way driver on I-44 in the May Penn area. What condition the road is in? Pay attention, folks. If you're going to drive on the road, make sure you're driving the right way. MoDOT. Usually ODOT does pretty good with keeping it really clear. They do their best for the big areas. Had some, had to fix my truck. Power steering went out in it. It finally showed up today. It was supposed to show up yesterday when it was warmer, and no sleet or anything. But we get it swapped with the parts now. Get back on the road as the sleet is falling in. It's perfect time. But it's maiden voyage. And after being repaired, hopefully no issues. If you like to advertise, something like out there, outlets are doing for sure. Feel free to message me. Yeah, discuss it. Big shout out to my friend Mike Williams for helping to share my post videos tonight. Weather Watch Oklahoma, if you haven't, subscribe to their page or follow their page, please do. They're helping get the word out tonight. Share the picture on Facebook and on YouTube. So we're on I-44, just north of Newcastle, approaching Southwest 149th Street. It looks just like I-35. It's completely covered. The clouds are coming through. And it's quickly come through. The snow is just covered the roadway right back there. Uh, right here, no. Earlier on Highway 9, as I was cutting across, there was definitely some blinding snow. It got to visibility was almost to the point where I could see the edge of the hood. Uh, Here on I-40, it's definitely light. Snowflakes are pretty small, so it's easier to see. We're here in the metro now, city's metro, still on I-44. We're at Southwest 59th Street in the little S curve that does by Airport Road. Kind of find a lane here. First behind me, in a different lane than what they're in. They have been retreated with a whatever saltwater brine solution that they use. I'm not sure if it's the beet juice like they tried a couple years ago. It's a little slick, not horrible. Take your time. Don't be trying to drive highway speeds like some people are right now. Especially in a rear wheel, two-wheel drive vehicle, kind of doing highway speeds. It's just not the smartest. Cold outside, but it's cozy in the truck. I'm a little too cozy. I'm trying to keep my wipers from freezing up. Got snowplows are tag teaming. intersection it is on I-44 westbound. I'm trying to clear this road as much as possible. So I'm on I-44 meshing, turning to go I-40 eastbound now. Roads are actually a little bit better than they were further south. Metro is just not as heavy of a snow that it's all one thing Metro. A bit further south, more than that Purcell area. Yeah, definitely small snowflakes. It seems like it has lightened up quite a bit in the last couple of minutes.
got all kinds of beachfront in the season, and usually we have very deep snow like this. It's supposed to go on for a while, so we watch it. It's pretty well. We might actually so next week. Yeah, and then leads more investigation. Things like that.
Still a little steamy in here. That's my Nino Hotel, and most likely future casino. I'm like 40 years old. It's headed up in a casino. Owned by the drive. But here the snow is wrong switch. You still see some snow falling. It's pretty good. It is pretty small flakes. It has lightened up some. We got some low snow on the bridge. That's fun. We're going to take I-40 east here in the Midwest City, Mill City area. Usually along that stretch of road on I-40 is the notorious for dead and all accidents, all kinds of stuff when it comes to their weather. Check it out. I heard lots about it. It was a good thing. Driving over the Oklahoma River right now, known as the North Canadian River in Oklahoma. I'm sure where he's headed.
Highway extension on 36th Street, real hard.
and this could be a 7 a lot better. What do you think about it? I don't know. We're not on the stand to talk.
I mean, I know the heavy stuff right now is further south, down by Paul Valley. It might be a good thing for Metro. Another car that just went out. Get back on the highway.
The southeast kind of cooled down pretty quick, so they're doing some work on and explained it was no even hopefully running the grant.
I just saw something in this chat that they were talking about 60 DVDs Davis turned voluntary within the prison.
Right.
Yeah, they were talking about a lot of fleet in that area too.
Oh, fleet, okay. Reflectivity, I can tell right man fleet, so much obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they're getting reports of is trying to look at too many updates.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like right now, I'm in Midwest City on I-40, and which is for accidents in the winter. It's pretty good. They've got one lane open or clear, which is always the center lane is the highway, but so far it's pretty good. I'm surprised.
Yeah, but basically what now a little bit further south will probably complete 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
And more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the way it looks on like sure. Yeah. Also, by the way, I got 2 questions. They're thinking they're good. They've gotten that. It's looking like they're not going to get that more than that. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to have to be. I might have a here in the arena, maybe.
My house. You get notifications of walking down the road. We got quite a bit at my house. I mean, the road's completely covered. Almost covered. But yeah, I think it went a little bit further south than they expected, at least for this round.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a little bit further that way anyway, but the fact that it seems like it's so kind of wasn't so for them.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking yesterday, that there was going to be a latency of ice in Oklahoma City. We really didn't get it. It went asleep for a very short time. And then boom.
Yeah. I think so. But, that's kind of what I thought. I'm sorry, it was going to happen down in South Oklahoma. Like, an hour or two of maybe some crazy.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Oh, yeah. So, no, that's really good. I mean, really, honestly, anything above 3 or 4 inches on it, that's all you need.
It's just shut down the metro anyways.
Yeah. Better early because he wants to wake up from the snow because I want to go to sleep tonight. We have enough, do something with that. So, yeah. All right, well, cool deal. You're going to run around a little bit. Get what you're doing tomorrow with it.
Yeah, we're canceled on me tonight and tomorrow, so I figure I'll be out as much as I can tomorrow as well. I may even go out Sunday just because it's going to be so cold.
Oh, yeah. So, are you cleaning up for Fox today, too?
Yeah, I'm going to hang out for just a little bit longer until I head home. And we have come flying in.
Yeah. I mean, the way it was talked about the story, I figured you might want to be part of that. So we'll see. I'll pick it tomorrow, whatever.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that, I don't know what happened on my personal site. I woke up one day and was missing almost everybody. And like the only thing I can think of is I got I got hacked or something instead of just randomly posting stuff. They just started deleting all my followers. Like, what the heck?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went down to like 300 followers.
You had a whole bunch?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like great numbers. It was probably about close to 2,000 followers.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to check something. I'm like, where's all my followers? Like, what?
I've heard of quite a few people getting their stuff taken because still from some baloney that, give us access to give you advertising money or whatever.
No, I don't do that.
No, I don't open up any links on messages on the email or no, any DocuSigns, none of that. Because it's pretty bad. Is your car all right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how's this going? Is everything pretty good?
Yeah, I'm throughout the whole time. The power steering went out in my truck, and thankfully the part showed up today. It was supposed to be here yesterday.
Did you already fix it?
Yeah, I got it fixed. I was like, there's no way I can drive on ice and stuff without power steering. So, no, mine's electric, so it was the computer basically fried, and you have to replace the whole entire thing, and you just can't replace the computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So was it something you did inside the cab or have it in the motor compartment?
Underneath the motor. It was a whole steering mechanism, and believe it or not, it's not that hard of a job. It's two big bolts that hold it in, and then one little 10mm bolt that connects it to the steering shaft. You undo the tie rod ends, and the thing that falls out.
So it's like an electric motor that actually moves the. Does it have hydraulic backup? Probably not.
No, there's no hydraulic to it at all. It's all electric. It's electric assist. It's the new, latest, greatest. I'd rather have it been hydraulic. It would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, I replaced the rack container one time ago. That was a bitch.
Like my, so this 15 expedition, this particular year is when Ford switched from the hydraulic to the electric, and I just have to get the more expensive option.
Oh wow.
And but even the hydraulic, I was looking at a video on how to replace it before I realized what I had, and it's pretty much still the same thing. You have to undo one more bolt, and it connects both hydraulic lines. One bolt holds both of them in. If I do that, the line pop off, and then you put it all back together, and then you just move your wheels back and forth, and basically bleed the hydraulic. And it's done. It's like, man, I mean, it took me
that was one of my hands with the bleeding part. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Not a person job, especially that part.
I mean, if it wasn't so cold, it was probably from start to finish a 2-hour job.
Okay.
So I had to take some breaks to warm up because my hands were freezing.
Yeah, it's always when some weather events coming up that something happens. So cool. All right. Well, we'll holler at you tomorrow or whatever and see what's going on. Okay. Other than that, it's like the whole build up of the thing. I mean, it's to the point where if people get fired, you're still going to be mad.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I got my 8 gallons of milk though.
I mean, too, right? All right, man. We'll holler at you.
All right.
See ya.
Well, folks, I'm gonna stay streaming for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna monitor everything for a little bit. I'll back off with gas and then record a thing. I'm trying to record a thing tonight. Also going to swap out my wipers. My winter summer ones are good. Everybody watching tonight, following, liking, subscribing. If you don't mind, share my number back up there. If you were listening to my music tonight, yes, not sure what happened. My caller just disappeared. Sure, some of them were bots and scam stuff that Facebook tweeted out, but over 1,000 of you, yeah, I did. Not sure what happened. So you can follow my page, my personal page at Jeff Porter, and you can find it at the Storm Shadow Media Facebook page as well. You can share like both. I greatly appreciate it. I don't make any money off Facebook or YouTube or any of my streaming services or anything like that. So, and I do like to have followers. So if I reach out, we appreciate everybody watching tonight. Stay safe. Stay warm. Make sure your pets, your other family members stay warm. Check on your health every day. It's going to be horrible. You can get out. Get out. Start back right now. But they're deteriorating. You can tell we get rid of it. There's a partial lane open in that pile that just came through a few minutes ago. So just be careful out there if you do have to get out. You're going to have a lot of people. They're going to work out in this, whether it actually be in the elements or just have to get on the road to drive. Your first responders, tow truck companies, they will up out here. Your callers on. Let's look like my tow truck guys. Just remember, stay safe out there. Right now, it's not as bad as we thought. The heavier band of snow went a little bit further south. The Falls Valley, David, McAllister area, kind of where the heaviest snow is right now. We'll see what this next round of snow is tomorrow. See where it ends up. Earlier, predicting severe winter weather in Oklahoma is really difficult. It doesn't matter who you are, what degrees you have, how much training and experience you have. You can talk to the guys that have been doing this for 30, 40 years. If you're eating close around the chest, it's the same thing. If anybody's the first dead, what they have in their mind to do. The only thing for certain they know is that something happened with you. For certain. As that, the cold, definitely the cold is exactly the way they said it's going to be. It's going to be cold. It's going to be bitterly cold. We're looking at 13 degrees right now. Air temperature puts it at a -1, maybe wind chill. What I would say, without having to go look at something, just guess. I'm probably pretty close to that. The snow has lightened up a little bit. Really small flakes that are really hard to see on camera. I told this driver show you a little bit different view tonight. We're going to go to a different view. This is my back camera, my road camera, 360 BTC. So you've seen everything. It's here. So when I'm looking at it, you have to remember, so everything left of the screen is your passenger side. Everything on the right screen is your driver's side. Every once in a while, if I take a glimpse of it, and I see a car, it's actually reverse of what I'm seeing. And so it kind of is something that will throw me off as I'm driving around. Again, a big shout out to Weather Watch Oklahoma with Mike Williams, helping support my page tonight and get the word out there. He's been sharing my video streams with YouTube, and as well as a contractor for northern Oklahoma. You're looking at far less snow, but far more temperatures. You're looking at negative 20 even right now. Central Oklahoma, along the I-34 where the original heavy band of snow was supposed to be as of right now, it's further south of I-40, down around the Falls Valley, Davis, Turner Falls, over to Ada, Soda, over even far over into the Hauser area. Really where they're starting to see the heavy snow, heavy sleet. So that might be a little bit up for the bullseye is this weekend. We can really see what tomorrow's snow cover does. But right now, the heavy bit went farther south of the metro. Some people were happy, some people were upset. Unfortunately, you're not going to make everybody happy. I know a lot of people say it's the control of the weather, the government controls the weather. Probably in some aspects they do, cloud seeding, things like that. But yeah, this is something manufactured by our government. Got to throw that out there. Overall, 540 here, coming back toward downtown, driving west. Not bad. Semis are somewhat confident, are keeping up their speed. We got the hazards going for confident, but still driving up to the 40. And obviously, that could absolutely without any issues. Brake lights are covered up, so they need to get this clear. See if I can talk to them on the radio, see if they got the gears on. Give them a warning. At my truck, be advised. You start clearing off your trailer. You find it next time it's locked out. Try to get the word out. These guys are on the road constantly. They just zone out. Been there, done that. You get into that routine. You're on the road trip, you're just driving. You might zone out. Found that out part of it in Amarillo. talk, and he gave me a souvenir that I had to take care of. But that was my fault. Job. I did. I got comfortable starting now. I just tried. Yeah. I hate it though. I'm no longer perspective. My full-time job is being a cop. When it comes to motorcycle cops, you will not get out of private. Even being a cop. They're never one job. The job usually for motorcycle cops is traffic. Again, we're in Oklahoma City. Westbound I-40, stock cars. So if anybody is familiar with that around the Agnew and May Avenue area. Across with the street. There's another warning out there or advisory or something. Yeah. The current condition of the road is one lane. It's completely clear right now. We just passed a plow lane. Try to use the definition of the highway here. They're pretty much that they slow down their speed. They're not going to highway speed limit in this area. I'm doing 40. Some trucks are probably about 10. Sometimes weight helps you, but with ice, weight can also hurt you quite a bit. You don't stop as quick, you lose control easier. Appreciate all the views tonight, the engagement. I mean, new followers. Looks like Facebook's telling I got at least 33 new followers today. And I love it. Appreciate it. I'll be back out tomorrow as well. As long as I can. Don't plan on anything else but that. You're checking motors. Predominantly, I only cover weird weather in Oklahoma. Every once in a while, I will venture out of the state. Usually, that's Texas if I do. I've had a great time. Weather, just 3 p.m. But I do something to do. Again, I appreciate everybody tonight. I'm almost home, so I'm going to cut the stream off. And everyone be safe and feel free to go live tomorrow. See what else I'm doing. I will get in front of the camera every once in a while. I will granted motorists. And I don't just come out here and around and cover the rear with I will help better. If anybody see my videos from last year about this time, winter weather, you would see me semi and drive my semi straight on the highway. I checked on cars and hit myself off on foot. So I did put myself in danger. That's zero income for that. I don't make anything. Appreciate everybody.